Here's one of our latest projects, a 1959 Clark Clipper 2,000 pound capacity forklift we're restoring. And I thought we're getting started in the middle of it here, but thought I'd bring you up to where we're at on things. The cage has been taken to get media blasted. Status update on the forklift. And here we are. Okay, this is the 1959 Clark Clipper 2,000 pound capacity forklift that we're working on. So you can see down there, I got the front wheels and axles off. Starting to do a brake job on it. I power washed this twice. Power washed the outside, drug it back out, took all the covers off, and power washed the inside. So next steps. I've got one of the wheels over at my mechanic friends, and he's going to try to turn those down because if you look at these, it's all one unit. The brake drum and the wheel and everything are together, and there's no hole through it. So what I did is I gave him the hub that it's attached to, and he's going to try to mount the hub on the brake machine, then put the lug nuts on it, turn it down that way. So hopefully that's successful. Here's actually the right side of it. We still need to get the hub off the axle so we can get the brake backing plate off and the bearings off, and then get the seal out of there to put a new seal in, which we were able to find seal. These are the wheel cylinders that came out of it. That one's not all that bad, but if you look in this one, well, actually that one was bad, but you can see the one on the driver's side or the left side wasn't working. I was able to find new ones for it, and what I got them from HGM lift parts, and I got brand new ones. They're about $33 a piece, I believe, and they look pretty good. Now Wagner used to make these. They were the WC 37330s. Well, Wagner's discontinued those, so I don't know. These are actually one of the cross numbers for this is a CL101489, and I got these from Wagner. Ordered them and got them in a day. Didn't need them that fast, but that was nice. So we got that. This is the service manual, or well, at least parts manual I got for it. Got the actual line set ticket for it. It was originally shipped to Coca-Cola bottling company, and it had the LPG kit installed on it. So you can see the old battery. I've got went and got a Optima battery for it. Now, steps are, I've got to, here's the backing plate off the driver's side, and you can see in there it's got some fairly serious cracks in that. So the next step on this is I need to weld that up. Then we'll powder coat that. This is the seal, the wheel cylinders, or the wheel seal, or the axle seal goes in there. I'll powder coat that. This is the race off of that one. I've got the axle and the parts cleaner over here. I was trying to think of that earlier. Cleaning up. So I'll get that done, and then get this hub off and get this all cleaned up. And we ordered, let me see, here's the brake shoes for it, which they don't have a whole lot of wear on them, but they're soaked up quite a bit of brake fluid. especially on the other side. In fact, on the other side, some of the rivets had come loose on the left or driver's side. I've got the other one in town because I measured it and ordered. So what I'm going to do is we've got a brake rivet machine over here, an old style brake rivet machine over here. So we are going to, I ordered from McMaster Carr, I ordered the brake linings. I ordered 5 feet of brake lining and the brake rivets for it. So we're relining them ourselves, and I'll show you how we do that. We'll go ahead and powder coat those, the shoe part itself, and then we'll get those all put back together. I also ordered, I took the other ones in, but there's one here. Now the other side had more, and they were in a lot worse condition, but had these shims like this. I ordered some shim material. We'll have to cut out some shims and put that in there. Then obviously we'll take those wheels off and check the bearings out, repack the bearings. Then after I get all that done, we're going to finish stripping down the engine, or take this off, or take the muffler off, radiator out, fan, generator, get everything out of here, or paint the engine. I've already rebuilt the carb on it. Or paint the engine, and then I'll turn around and repaint the inside, and it's going back to its original color, and I'll show you what that is here in a minute. Get this out, flush it, repaint it, get it back in, clean it up. It's got some stuff, a little bit of buildup in there I wasn't able to do. We'll do the same thing up in here. This we'll have to take off because I need to find some of these and replace them there. You can see that one over there is completely shot. So we'll pull that off. I'm not sure, I can't remember what the name for those little wheels down there are, but I'm gonna have to check. I think they're okay, but yeah, I may have to see if I can't find a replacement for that. Then of course all this stuff will get media blasted. I'll go ahead and reupholster the seats. Now there's the name tag, or the ID tag for it. And as you can see, it's not very readable. Originally I was going to go and you can actually go directly to Clark and have them make a new one for you. However, it's $150, and I haven't decided if I want to spend that much money for that. So we're waiting to see how that goes. I've got to redo the propane tanks. You can see I got one there and one there. And one of them's got a little propane left in it. I'll probably strip it, or or get the propane out of them and chemically strip those and repaint those. So, and then I can show you real quick what we've done over here so far with the instrument. It's getting completely rewired, but here's the instrument cluster. Originally it had, I had a fuel gauge in it here. Well, fuel gauge wasn't hooked up to anything because of course it's running propane. So I took this, stripped it, powder coated it, redid the gauges, so they're all working. And the knockout for here was knocked out. Oh yeah, and then I redid the fuse holders because they'd been replaced with these. So originally, and here's the color it's going to be, right here. Originally the ignition switch was here on the side. I 3D printed a plug and put it in there just like I did this. And then I thought it looked better. When I got it, the ignition switch was shot, and you started it with a screwdriver. Got a replacement ignition switch, and I thought it looked better up here, so I moved it up here. Now this was the mystery switch, and they had painted over it, and I I'll show it to you later when I find it again. It's on here somewhere. This is actually for a button for a brake lock, and it goes in down there. So I'm going to hope to try to get that hooked up and working again. So that's where we're at with that. We'll update you as we go along. So until next time, this is Alan at Harpham Restorations.